Regina, Mater misericordiae, vita dulcedo, estes nostra salve.
The Lord be with you. Reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. After Jesus had spoken, a Pharisee invited him to dine at his home. He entered and reclined at table to eat. The Pharisee was amazed to see that he did not observe the prescribed washing before the meal. The Lord said to him, "O you Pharisees, although you cleanse the outside of the cup and dish, inside you are filled with plunder and evil. You fools, did not the maker of the outside also make the inside? But as to what is within, give alms, and behold, everything will be clean for you." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus. Today is the feast of St. Ignatius of Antioch. He was the successor of Peter as bishop in Antioch. He journeyed to Rome in a prison wagon so that he would be martyred. And I believe he was torn to pieces by bears in the Colosseum. Probably wasn't too much fun. And yet, on his way, he wrote 7 letters to the people of various communities that he knew well, counseling them on how to be faithful to God and allow the faith that we believe in to be lived from not on the outside so much, but on the inside. Sometimes it's very easy to make ourselves look holy by what we do with things. But there may be times when on the interior, things are not going so great, or we're really not living inside so greatly. It's the kind of thing that maybe when nobody's looking, where we have a propensity to sin in certain ways, and we don't necessarily care because on the outside we seem like we're doing very, very well. And so Jesus points this out in the gospel about this Pharisee. And he reminds him that, like, yes, you wash your dishes very well, but on the inside, it looks like the dishwasher missed something. And it's all crappy inside. And so he asks us, Jesus, to look at our interior life and see what's going on there. When someone like St. Ignatius has the courage to face wild beasts in martyrdom and to even take the time to write letters of encouragement to people as he's going to be martyred, there's something huge going on inside of him. His faith is so deep and rooted that he is more compelled about tending to his friends and his flock than he is about his tending to his own selfish needs. Because on the inside, Christ is the main desire. It's no longer I who lives, but Christ lives in me, St. Paul would say. And St. Ignatius has adopted that interior life. This is an interior life that can only come through prayer, Eucharist, and reconciliation. We need reconciliation because our interior life is difficult to manage. And we can fail many times. And in the sacrament of reconciliation, we can always find a way back to the Lord, asking him for his mercy and his forgiveness, which he is always willing to dispense when someone approaches him in their time of need. And in the Eucharist, we become fortified. In the Eucharist, we see that everything is about Jesus. I'm often saddened by the fact that people can take receiving Holy Communion so trivially. It just seems to be a thing for some. I take it in and I put it into my mouth like a little wafer, but it's not. It is the body, blood, soul, and divinity that we take in so that Jesus enters into us. Jesus fortifies our interior life. And because of the Eucharist and its brilliance, then the dishes on the inside become pristine and clear, fed by the Holy Eucharist. And it's in prayer. The best prayer possible is going to Mass. I don't know if you realize how lucky some of you are. If you're able to go to daily Mass, you have an instant prayer life every day. It's all done for you. You participate in prayers. We take a time for intercessory prayer where we can ask God for things. And during the Eucharist, we're thankful for what God gives us. And we're thankful for the people around us. This is very important, and this is an awesome prayer at the Mass.
Regina Celi, letare